Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take a look at this new tech Bardock, this Dokkanfest Bardock that just dropped on Global. Now, if you're wondering where's my summon video, well, I didn't really summon for this guy. I did the Global ticket that was a 20 summon, and I got him. So that's basically about it. I did do the discounts also, and I did get like a Majin Vegeta dupe I needed, which was really good. But it really wasn't enough to make a summon video, right? And I wasn't really going in deep on it. So I did not get Tora, so I won't be doing a showcase on Tora. I think the Tora, though, was fairly decent. There's definitely been better banner units, but he's definitely solid, right? So in this video, let's go ahead and take a look at this Tech Bardock. This is going to be 55% and very low link level. So it's going to be a kind of a bare minimum Bardock to see what he can do, right? So his leader skill is Goku Family and Storied Figures, 170, and then 30% the Pure Saiyans. This leader skill is significant because it hits like every Goku in the game, right? And Gokus are all obviously Goku Family and Pure Saiyan, so it's like a very easy 200% for any Goku. So that part is nice. Storied Figures you wouldn't think is that great, but it does hit like all of the Team Bardock members. So that's decent, and if you are running a full Storied Figures team, you could run LR Tapion and Minosha as a support unit, right? So, I mean, it's a thing you can do, right? Now Tapion and Minosha definitely have fallen off, but it is kind of interesting that there's kind of a place for them now. If you really, really wanted to use them, you could run a Tapion rotation, but once again, they've aged a lot. It's been a long time, so mainly you're going to use this guy with like Pure Saiyans and Goku Family and stuff like that. Let's look at a super attack effect. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and does immense damage. So nothing too crazy there. And then the passive here. So he gets an entrance an entrance animation. And you just want to make sure that you have like a Goku on the team, which we do have a Goku on the team. Yes, we do. We have Super Saiyan Goku. I had to check for a second. Did I actually put a Goku on the team? Yes, I did. Okay, so we do have a Goku on the team, which works. So he does get his entrance animation. What he's going to do is he is going to do rainbow sphere changing, but he only does it on that one time on his intro animation. So it would be better if he was always an orb changer, but I guess we'll take it for 1 turn, right? Then he gets attack plus 70, and he foresees enemy super attack for 5 turns from start of turn as long as you have a Goku on the team, okay? So what I think the most value that comes from this guy, I don't think he's going to output crazy damage numbers, maybe not even the best defensive numbers, but I think what's really good about him is that 5 turns of Scouter, which can be really, really powerful. So even if you're running this guy on the team as just a floater, I think he has a lot of value just for giving you Scouter, and he's like still a modern Dokkanfest, so he's going to be putting up decent enough numbers that it'll be a good Scouter character you could throw on the team, right? And then he would also get if there was a Frieza enemy, but like getting the Goku on the team is so easy, why even worry about that, right? And then he gets Ki plus 2 in attack and defense 150, plus an additional attack and defense 40 with each super attack performed up to 120. So he's got a super attack 3 times to fully build up. So I do think additionals are going to be really good on this guy to get that stacked up quickly. He has attacks effective against all types as long as you get 1 Rainbow Ki Sphere. He gets an additional attack and defense with 2 Rainbow Ki Spheres, and he gets guaranteed crit with 3 Rainbow Ki Spheres. Now, I know the big complaint with this guy is that effective against all types and crit is redundant, which I agree with. I think this guy would have been much better. You could either keep the effective against all types or keep the crit, one or the other, but then for the other one, give him a guaranteed additional. That would really help him because then he could get his passive up a little bit quicker, right? So when we have this guy in rotation, we're really going to pay attention to how many orbs we're grabbing. And we have to keep in mind, turn 1, he's not going to look the greatest, like, offensively. But the 2 factors that we have to come into play here is super attacking 3 times, and if we get at least 2 rainbow orbs to get his full passive, right? So that's a couple things. Then he has an active skill. You can do it if you have 3 or more Team Bardock allies on the team from the 3rd turn, or from the 5th turn when your HP is 50% or less. Does ultimate damage and guarantees crits for the turn. Once again, redundant. He's already got like guaranteed crit in his passive. He doesn't really need it again here. So definitely would like to see maybe additionals with this guy, right? So I did give as much additional equip as I could. So he does have, what, 5 additional or 6 additional? He's got 6 additional at 55%. So we're not going to see additionals very often. And yeah, barely link level this guy at all. So let's see how he's looking here. So turn 1. 150k defense isn't that good, but he does get a great defense raise, which is good, which I believe is a 50% raise. So that'll definitely help him. Once again, he's got some stacking to do with his passive. So let's just see. And we are foreseeing enemy super attacks right now, so there are no supers. So we know that we can just freely attack here. Now I'm trying to really spice him up by putting him next to the LR Team Bardock here. And then we've got Physical Fasha here. She's very, very good, by the way. I used her a little bit on the Legendary Vegeta and Legendary GT Goku Challenge missions, and she did very well there. Very, very good character. Alright, so not like the craziest attack stat there, right? It's like a 3 mil attack stat, something like that, not too crazy. But once again, that was only his first super, so he's got a super a couple more times. And I actually didn't pay attention to my rainbow orbs already, so I wasn't sure how many rainbow orbs I grabbed there. But yeah, we want to make sure we're grabbing rainbow orbs for him. The nice thing is he doesn't need a lot. I think getting 1 or 2 is very reasonable. Getting 1 to guarantee effective against all types I think is nice, right? So here's the friend one. So we do see that there is a super coming. And we do have a nice pocket here. Here's all the rainbow orbs we need, right? So in Bardock already, because we have enough Team Bardock on the team, already could do the active skill. But we'll do it with mine instead of the friend one. So now this Bardock is getting the attack and defense 50% and guaranteed critting on the turn. Okay, and what's his defense? 298. Okay, so getting the 50% from the orbs really helps from the rainbow orbs, right? And then once again, he's going to get all that stacking defense. So I think once this guy builds up a little bit, he does look much better, right? So here's a 4 mil attack stat turn 1. So this is, so like 4 mil, I would say is realistic what you would expect from this guy turn 1 if you can get 2 rainbow orbs. So that's kind of his floor, which is pretty good, right? Now, if you don't get the 2 rainbow orbs, I think he only hits like, 2.5 mil, something like that. Not very much. But we'll see how he looks as he builds up. And once again, having that scouter is super nice. The really nice thing is really hard content like Red Zone, you're typically not going that much farther than turn 5 anyways. So it definitely can help win you the fight. Alright, so we've got Goku floating. I did that intentionally, the Kid Goku, to give him all the additionals. So sure, let's just do the active skill here. I've already seen it today, so it's not going to play. So guaranteed crits now for the turn, right? But you can see we got plenty of rainbow orbs. We're going to get guaranteed crits anyways. Alright, and so what are his stats? So 311k defense. He's going to massively raise defense on super, which is going to put him probably over 400k. And he still has 2 more stacks from super attacking, right? So, and this is 55% with hardly any links. So I think he's actually looking alright. Like, he's, once again, it's hard to, like, get excited about this guy's attack stats, right? Like, 5 mil, when Gohan, AGL Gohan's doing, like, 23 million with 16 mil additionals, it definitely puts, like, a whole different perspective on damage numbers. Seeing Gohan and Cell, right, those EZAs are just crazy. I was even, for burst mode, I brought out STR Cooler again. I actually haven't used them in a while. That dude fully built up is doing like 15 mil with like 11 mil, 12 mil follow-ups. Like, he's crazy too. So, I mean, there's a lot of damage to be had in this game. Alright, so my Bardock now is attacked twice. Here comes the friend Bardock with their second attack. There is a super attack right away. Sure, let's do the friend Bardock's active skill. We'll get guaranteed crits here. That's fine. And here's 3 rainbow orbs. So what's the friend Bardock looking like here? 431k defense. So yeah, like, if you can get him the 2 rainbow orbs, like, after turn 1, he's definitely looking, like, pretty okay defensively. And this is, like, I guess I don't know what the friend one is, but mine's 55%, obviously. So 6 mil here for the friend one. So definitely getting into some better attack stats. And then an additional, so the friend one now is fully built up. This friend one's probably not 55%, because they actually got an additional off. And with the guaranteed crits, quite powerful, right? So yeah, this Bardock isn't looking too bad. This will be a nice turn for our Bardock, because we're being double supported here, right? Tora getting supered on the end is actually pretty dangerous. I actually have to Whis here, I think, because that Tora could get smacked up. That's fine. We definitely got our 3 orbs, so that's good. Alright, what are we looking like? Yep, 400k defense. It would be nice if we could hit an additional, because we are going to get our max stacks here, and this is like a really good turn for support. Let's see what we got. So yeah, 6.5. And I'm pretty sure that was just his last attack there. So that might be his max attack stat. No additional, which I can't expect with only 5 additional, right? Or 6 additional. That's only a 12% chance to additional. Definitely when I get dupes in this guy, we're going to pump in a lot of additional. I think you could just go full additional and dodge on this guy. I don't think you need to put crit at all. He's got so many different ways to get crit, you know, between his active skill and getting 3 rainbow orbs. And then even with that, like, just getting 1 orb is super effective against all types. If a character is pretty much always super effective against all types, I just wouldn't even give him crit. Just go full additional and dodge on him for sure. Yeah, look at that. Even with the Whis, we took 200k. So, like, Scouter saved us there, because without the Scouter, I probably would have just did my normal showcase thing, not really paying attention, and just gotten blown up there, right? This turn, we're definitely good. I could try to look really good and let Carnival Goku attack, but Carnival Goku very easily would probably take this Vegeta out. So 300... Oh, this is the friend unit, though. Sure. Since it's the friend unit, let's try to make the friend unit look good. I think Carnival Goku will probably take him out. And, yep, there's 3 orbs right there. Okay, and then we get some damage reduction from Kid Goku and basically a full heal. All right, let's see if Carnival Goku, like, doesn't go too crazy here. Oh, 7 mil. I mean, he would have to, like, not do additionals here. No additional supers is what we would need from this guy. Okay. Oh, maybe we're okay, actually. This Vegeta's a little bit tankier. Just don't crit, and I think we're okay. All right. So this is going to be with an extra 50% attack buff on the friend Bardock. Nice. Okay. Good, good, good. 5.3. Okay. I mean, he's not linked up as well as the other one, but sure, we'll take the 5.3 mil with the guaranteed crit. All right, so back to my Bardock. Now, we are losing support in slot 3, but obviously we're getting insane support from that Int LR Bardock. When is this guy going to EZA, by the way? And I still don't think we can rainbow him on Global. Like, maybe the rainbow copy comes in this celebration. If I remember right on JP, I'm pretty sure they can rainbow him now. I could be wrong, though. So 327k, but we haven't grabbed orb yet. Oh, we don't have rainbows. Okay, hold on. We need the rainbow orbs here. I'm feeling like if I drop the right side, if the greens slide down together, but I think that blue is going to interrupt. Let's try it. I really need that green to slide. Oh, it worked. Okay, there we go. Now we got the rainbow orbs. I'm pretty worried about the Team Bardock in the front, though. 380k defense. We're going to Whis again. Because Team Bardock in slot 1 type disadvantage. They're not going to be good right now. They will definitely take damage even with a Whis. Yeah, look at that. Good thing we used Whis. Well, yeah. Because we would have gotten torn up right here. Yeah, 277k with a Whis. We would have been one-shot, so thank goodness we used the Whis. Whis has saved our butt twice now in this showcase. This is how you can tell it's a showcase team, is when you got to constantly use Whis against this Vegeta. Look, even with the Whis, we're getting down to almost dead. All right, in 5.1. Oh, so I know why Bardock's attack fell so much. It's because he has a 5-turn attack buff that goes along with his Scouter. So when his Scouter falls off, his attack falls off, right? So you got kind of a small window to get those like 6 to 7 mil attack stats, and this is at 55%, right? So once your Scouter runs out, you can see my Bardock's only topping out at like 5 mil. That's why his attack fell off before. So if we look here, how much did he lose? Yeah, he lost 70% attack. So that's why the attack stats. So this guy's definitely like not as good for longer events, because 1, you're losing attack stat, and 2, you're losing Scouter. But the good thing is most of the game is shorter events, so he's going to be fine, right? So anyways, that's pretty much Bardock for you. Looking pretty good. I do like him. I definitely don't think you all should summon on this banner, because it's not the greatest banner. And something that Truth pointed out is like 3 of the units on there are like Saiyan units, and they typically bring those back on Saiyan. So like, even if you want like one of the other Saiyan units, odds are they're going to come back. So I really wouldn't recommend summoning. This isn't a high value banner. You're better off waiting for like Golden Week or Saiyan or something like that if you're on Global, right? But I think this Bardock is fine. If you sneak in cheaply and get 1 copy, I think he is a great unit to have at 1 copy, just because his leader skill has a lot of value. And he has a lot of value as a floater with that Scouter, right? I definitely see myself using this guy probably as a floater on a lot of these Saiyan teams, right? So anyways, let me know what you think of this Bardock. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.